I got an idea for Boots. Real simple. After this fight with Liam, I think this fight is for the WBA interim, right? And I think Liam is defending his IBO, right? Why don't you move up? Why don't you move up to 160? Move up to 160 and fight Laura or Carlos Adames. Meet Terence Crawford halfway. This is what Jerome Boots Ennis fans need to pom-pom and cheer about. Okay? Meet him halfway. This is what Terence Crawford did. He skipped 2 divisions, if you want to say 3, fine. 2 divisions, and he went straight up. Took one fight at 154. Now, I'm not going to go back and forth about Virgil Ortiz, and he could have fought Terence Crawford, and he dug Virgil. All that's regurgitated right now, right? We keep hearing this blaming game, right? We all know the history, the hardcore boxing fans, but I have some of these fans out here that's not really understanding the background of Jerome Boots Ennis and who he should have fought, and he had an opportunity to fight Terence Crawford not once but twice, right? And he also had an opportunity to fight Virgil. But let's move on, because we set examples over here. Terence Crawford set examples. Move up. If you want that man, move up. If you don't want him, then stay where you at. I'm pretty sure Mendoza, WBA sanctioned by president, he'll hold your interim belt. The belt is nothing. That interim belt is nothing, right? And then I'm hearing Eddie Hearn talking about, early next year we're going to fight Virgil Ortiz. Bro, let's do some phenomenal things. Let's not go for the interim belt at, what is that, the WBC, right? And that's the WBC. Let's skip that and go straight to WBC 160. Yeah, that's Carlos. No, yeah, that's Carlos Adames. Fight. He got the WBC belt. So if you're gonna go towards that way to fight Virgil Ortiz as the interim belt at 154, you might as well skip that. Either fight Sebastian Fedora, or if you really want Terence Crawford, move your ass up. Move your ass up and do phenomenal things. Your fans need to pom-pom and cheer about standing 10 toes down on your name. Your name is the phenomenal. The only person I've seen doing phenomenal things is Terence Crawford. Basically. So, what are you, 30 fights in, 30-something 4 fights, 30 knockouts. So, now after this fight with Liam, if it goes your way, I need to see some phenomenal things. Basically, I just need to see some phenomenal things. I'm tired of you and your fans keep talking about Terence Crawford should do this and should do that. I remember y'all stepping on your dicks. You're stepping on your dicks. Because I remember there used to be, this is how it is. There's a fucking hill. On top of the hill, there's a man on the top. And I see, people climbing up that hill to get to the top to fight that one man. I never see this man on top have to go down and fight somebody over the style. A style. Yes, they have similar styles. They have the similar reach. They have the similar switch. I get it. I understand it. But if you want something, you have to go out and get it. This is what Crawford did. So I'm tired of hearing these fans talk about what Crawford should do. These Boots fans telling Crawford what he needs to do next. Stepping on your dicks, yo. Tell your mans, them, to reach up. And after you get this little interim belt at the WBA interim belt, or you get the IBO belt from Liam, if it so-called happens that way, skip 154 and go to 160. If you stay at 154, I want you to fight Sebastian Fedora. Go get a major belt. I'm not worried about another interim belt with Virgil Ortiz, because he's right under Sebastian Fedora. Just go straight to Fedora. And then, once you have the major belt, then you can fight Virgil Ortiz, because you're the champion. More money in the pot for you, right? Because you're the champion. right? And he's the interim champion. So let's do some phenomenal things and skip these interim belts or whatever, and let's go to major belts, or let's skip a division and just go no more tune-ups. Let's go to 160, fight the WBC champion, and what is it, Carlos Adames, and put yourself in a position where Terence Crawford have to fight you. That's what your fans are supposed to be talking about, not what Terence Crawford need to do. Okay? That's what you need to be, your fans need to be telling you to do, right? And if you don't do it, then action speaks louder than words. Now, let's move on to David Benavidez. And I saw the interview with David Benavidez, and I'm hearing that his fans, his so-called fans, is saying, well, once was Canelo fans, but all of a sudden they became David Benavidez fans because they want Crawford to fight David Benavidez, right? But David Benavidez is like, listen, I learned not once, but twice with my time. I was the mandatory for Canelo for not 1, 2, maybe 3 years. This man ducked me. I stayed at 168 for the longest, bro. Yeah, I've been here waiting for this man. I am a man that's not waiting for no man. I am making my own lane. I am moving on. I'm going to solidify my own path to success and break my records. So he's explaining to you that he want to go to cruiserweight. He's explaining to you what he wants to do in his lane. But for some reason, these so-called David Benavidez fans that's really Canelo fans are now portraying him. These are the same fans that was telling David Benavidez, you don't deserve a Canelo fight. But all of a sudden, when Canelo loses to Terence Crawford, now they on David Benavidez' mushroom tip. They on his tip now because they want him to do something now. They want him to go down. If I was David Benavidez, I wouldn't go down either. Not because of Terence Crawford, because I've been there. And I've been there waiting for this dude Canelo. Why I gotta yo-yo back and forth for? Why? I'm done with that. I'm making my own path. I'm moving up to cruiserweight. He's doing things now. He was at 168, he's at 175, and then he decides if he succeeds, he's gonna move to 175. He's gonna move to cruiserweight. So saying this man is ducking Terence Crawford and he's scared of Terence Crawford, it's foolishness, man. It's dotishness. Very dotish. This man has the right, and I feel for David because, he been waiting for Canelo, man, for the longest. And I also believe that David should have got that fight instead of Terence Crawford. Even though I'm a Terence Crawford fan and a Manny Pacquiao fan, I believe that David Benavidez deserved that fight more than Terence Crawford. And it didn't happen that way. That man, he should have been the one that got picked. He should have been the one that had his hand up. But Canelo decided to bring somebody up and thought it was going to be sweet. The shit became sour. Yeah, shit became sour. So, David Benavidez, he don't need to do anything he don't want to do that these fans that switch up on him so fast. No. So when it comes to Boots and it comes to David Benavidez, try again. Find somebody else that Terence Crawford you feel might lose against and pick somebody else. That's it. Because I'm listening to what David Benavidez says, and he doesn't sound like he's ducking Terence Crawford. And I'm listening to Boots, what he's saying, and he ain't saying much because he ain't doing much. Like I said, actions speak louder than words. Crawford already proved that. No tune-ups at 154, fought Madrimov. No tune-ups to fight Canelo. He set the standard. Do you understand me? He set the standard. And if no one can do what he's doing, they need to shut the buck up. They need to shut the buck up, stop stepping on your limp dicks, and just shut your mouth, man. It is what it's so simple. Your man's damn needs to go up. If he ain't going up to do these phenomenal things, stop telling me what Terence Crawford need to do. Because Terence Crawford is only going for belts. If he decides to go to 160, that's where he's going. If I was Boots Ennis, fight Sebastian Fedora. Slay the Giant. Do something phenomenal. If not, there's nothing really to talk about. There's not really to talk about. Listen, I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here for you to read between your lines. It's not what they say, it's what they're not saying. I mix the lies with the truth and the truth with the lies. But at the end of the day, you love lies. And yeah, you hate the truth. So that's what it is. Skip to your loo.